some more. You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some, see some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face? That's how still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I stay, broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah.
I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they are froze.
Well, the skies certainly aren't cooperating, Brock, but for a lot of those guys on the fields, this is perfect football weather. As we welcome you to another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. He'll throw it. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. So no return on that punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. First and 10 from the 41. Right up the gut. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Here we go, set. Back to 60, back to 60. Take off.
Complete to Mims. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Ready?
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hawk 7, Hawk 7. Bring it. Hey, hey. Here we go, here we go.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That stop made by Derek Brown. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 70
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70 line.
Now looking to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Steelers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Brown able to tack on the point after. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Brown on to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Ready? Mustang 19. Ready?
Setting up a throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready? Hot, hot.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He's got to gain a 6 there. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
And they get there to touch him down, Brock. A big gain on that play. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brooks. Has some space inside the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 3. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
On the jump. Like you get
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready?
Brooks goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Pass play now. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd down from the gun. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get it down to a single point. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Second and 10 now. He's on the move. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go.
Throwing now, following the turnover. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
This is Brooks heading left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Let's see what they went with on third down. He's dropping back to throw. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Staring at fourth down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Maher connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Return starts from the goal line. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Buying some time right. Now he's going deep across the field. Wide open down the field, and he has it. He does it. Touchdown. The Steelers need only one to take the lead. Brown adds the PAT. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
14, Panthers 10.
Now Brown on to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Hauled in by Gray. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Charlotte in just a moment. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They start with 2nd and 6. From the 34. Gets this to Sanders. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
19 tight. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Looking for a target. And the defender comes away with it. That's Justin Simmons. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
By the Steelers. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Throwing from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down. Back to throw now. Pass is hauled in by the running back. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Play action on first down. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in balance.
Second and 4. He fires one deep down the left side. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown. Brown now for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11. Now Brown on to send it away. Staring up into the rain, and he muffs it! And normally that equals disaster, but it gets out of bounds and ends in a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
Keanu Benton on the tackle.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Now he's going deep right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds Mims. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Into a crowd and intercepted. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Panthers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
On a drive, will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
Motioning left is Thomas. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning. The Steelers with the football. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll try and throw it here. Hits his running back. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers 1st down. Looking to the air here. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Got it. Ready? 79 Broncos. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Decent gain here, but short of the first. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And the Panthers into the nickel set. Third down coming.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 60 Bobcats. Come 19, come 19. Go.
He'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Zerline puts it through. And that extends their lead to 14. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Steelers first down. From midfield now. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's second down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Tight end going in motion here. Second and 10 now. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now from the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They send a man in motion.
60.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're throwing it. Completes this one to Gray. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Let's go now.
Back now, pressure on its way. Finds Sanders. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
On the give, it's Brooks. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Go! Go!
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it! Someone punched it out! Steelers have it, headed the other way!
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively, and that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
He'll throw it from his own end zone. Complete to Mims. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
70 Lions, 79 Broncos. Let go.
Here he goes on the bootleg. Throw left side, complete. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd and 8. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fielded at the 11. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And it's going to be Panthers football. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Brooks on the give, headed right. He'll cobble together a yard there. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he'll try one deep down the right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They'll throw on 1st. Has a man. It's Brooks. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the red zone now. Hauled in by Gray. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. There's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
Hand off here for Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Half the 60, half the 11. Here we go, here we go. Check off.
Airing it out to start this drive. He beams one deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Let's go now. 70 ready. 70 protect. Hurt. Hurt.
Back to pass on first and 10. Fryermuth there to bring it in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, first and 10.
Steelers first down.
Working inside the red zone. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Ready up.
So roughing the passer gifts them a first and goal.
Go.
Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On 2nd and 5 now. Catch is made in close. And in for the touchdown. Brown now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
Panthers 17.
Now Brown on to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Here's what I know. I know this one, Kate, from personal experience. After this one's over, QB, well, he's going to spend some time in that cold tub because he's been in so much time on the ground, taking a beating today. This offensive line, this offense has got to find a way to protect the passer.
Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Stop below 18. Go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
19 tight. 19 tight. Hurt.
Trying again, following the sack. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Steelers nearing their 9th win of the season. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. They'll throw it. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his 1st punt, and here's another huge one. Picked up at the 38. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. He manages 13 on this punt return. And it's going to be their football coming up. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go, sack.
Putting a receiver in motion. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. A run for no gain doesn't help matters. It's 3rd and long coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Desperation time here on 4th. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
So the Steelers come in and